What's going on, guys? This is Damien from The Lookout, and today we're talking about the amazing Dash Pack Green Cooler support. Yeah, Cooler got such amazing support. If you're a green player, this is like Christmas. Like, this is amazing. But before we begin this video, half of you aren't subscribed yet, and we are on our way to 3,000 subs. So if you like these types of videos, hit that like and subscribe button, it helps us out a lot. Now, roll the video.
Card Market is Europe's largest platform for all TCGs. Always find the right cards by buying and selling them across Europe with other players and collectors. Be it singles, boosters, booster boxes, or any other accessories, you name it. Card Market is the place to get them safely, securely, and readily available.
As with all of our videos, let's start with a breakdown. So we'll start with a brief archetype rundown, cause every video is someone's first video and some people don't know what this deck does, so please bear with me. Then we'll talk about the new support, how impactful is the new support, and will Cooler see more play in the metagame. Let's go! Starting with the archetype rundown, what is Cooler all about? Well, Cooler is a very unique deck. The deck is all about playing unisons and empowering them. And he also has an activate battle which allows him to basically combo with unisons. Unisons don't have combo power, but when you discard them you give plus 5k combo power to something. So you're basically comboing with them. This archetype came out in Ultimate Squad, BT17. So yeah, if you're looking for booster boxes where you can get this, that's Ultimate Squad. Let's dive a bit deeper into the archetype. Here is how it works. So the deck revolves around this keyword called Empower, Color, Number. In Cooler, it's Empower Green Free. That means because you can normally have just one unison, and when you play a new unison, that one goes to the drop and all of its markers are just gone. Empower allows you to, before this happens, transfer up to 3, as you can see here, green free, markers from your old unison to the next one. That's what it basically does. So it saves your markers. And the good thing is that almost all, except the boss monster, almost all unisons in this deck cost 1 energy. Now, if you're new to the game, Empower might be a bit difficult to understand. So here's an example. In this example, let's say that we don't have a unison in play, and we have 2 energy. So we pay 1 energy to play Dore. Dore enters with 1 marker, because we paid 1. We use his activate main, we add another marker to him, and his activate main gives him plus 10k. Now he has 2 markers, we attack, so he's swinging for 15. Then we pay our other energy to play Frieza Unison. We place a marker on our Frieza Unison and we activate its Empower. This all happens before Frieza enters the play. So Empower allows us to target our current Unison, which is Dore, and we move 2 markers from Dore to Frieza. Dore goes to the drop because you can only have 1 Unison in play, and Frieza now enters with 3 markers. So these markers are moved when he's entering, allowing him to activate his auto, which requires 3 markers. So I hope that I have explained this properly and that now you understand how this Empower thing works. Now that you understand how Empower works, it's time to talk about new support. In this Dash Pack we got 3 cards to support this archetype, and all 3 of them are amazing. They're so amazing, it's unbelievable. It's crazy to think that these are green cards. I can't wait to play this deck, man. I already ordered everything that I was missing, except like these ones because they're just coming out. So yeah, let's talk about them. Starting off with the newest unison, guys, this is a mandatory playset going forward. Cooler Cruel Commander, 1 energy, Empower Green Free, so he can enter with up to 3 additional markers. So for 1 energy he can have like 4 markers on him. Auto, limit 1. If this card has 3 or more markers on it, when this card is played, add 1 green card from your drop to your Z energy. And this card gets dual attack for the turn. You can probably see on my face how excited I am about this. because it says green card, any green card. This can be extra card, this can be unison. Like, this is the first time that we are seeing this type of Z energy charge. And it's amazing because green struggles with charging Z energy and this cooler just solves the problem. In addition to that, he is a dual attacker. Plus, he has +1 activate main burst 1. So, okay, you can say like, okay, I'm bursting 1. But as long as you keep empowering and playing these coolers, you can, just once per turn, because auto limit 1, you can just use that card to charge it into Z energy. Activate main, burst 1, this card gets +10k power for the turn. This is so good! So you play him, you empower, you charge Z energy, anything into Z energy, he gains dual attack, +1, he is 15k dual attacker who charges a Z energy. This is amazing! Like, this is really phenomenal! Although I'm super excited about Cooler, he's not my favorite card. My favorite card in this support is King Cold, leader of Frieza clan. Those of you who have been following the channel for a long time know that I love King Cold. And yeah, it's not King Cold support, but it's Cooler support and it's amazing. It's so insane. Check this out. Unique barrier blocker 20k. So immediately barrier blocker, which is phenomenal. Because when cards have barrier, then they stick around. That's basically what that means. Permanent. For each green unison in your drop, reduce the energy cost of this card in your hand by 1. He costs 4, specified cost 1. Which means that if you have at least 3 unisons in your drop, which you will have because you just keep empowering and you keep discarding them for comboing, he's going to cost 1. Okay. So we can put him on play him on like turn 3, for example. Auto, once per turn, if your leader is a Frieza clan card, at the end of your turn or when this card activates its blocker, switch it to active mode. Which means that if your leader is this cooler, when he attacks, you switch into active mode. So he's a blocker with which you can just really attack once per turn. That's awesome. However, also, when this card activates its blocker skill, use one mono green card with 5k combo power from your drop in a combo with its skills negated for the battle. This doesn't have once per turn. So this card is wow. He blocks twice. He has barrier. He's 25k blocker for 1 energy. His only downfall is that he has unique, but if he didn't have unique, this would just be game over. This would be insane. But what really gets me excited is its interaction with Dormant Potential. Here's how it works. If you don't know what Dormant Potential does, it's a counter attack which doesn't negate the attack, but it allows your opponent to swing only once more per turn. Doesn't matter with what, just once more, that's it. So when your opponent attacks, you activate Dormant Potential. The attack isn't negated, but the counter window is over, which means that now you can activate your blocker. You activate King Cold's blocker. Both of his autos activate, so he gets plus 5k, his 25k barrier blocker, and then you restand him. So your opponent just loses 1 attack. Your opponent can now attack only 1 more time. Whatever he swings with, whatever your opponent swings with, your opponent announces an attack. You just activate blocker again, he gets plus 5k, that's 25k. If he's about to die, if you don't have another card, you can just combo, make him a bit bigger, if he's really, looking like he's gonna die in this attack. So basically what you're doing is, with Dormant and this King Cold, you can take away your opponent's turn. Completely. You can. This is like Baby Hatch in 2 cards, not identical as Baby Hatch, but it's a similar effect. So yeah, 4 Dormants, 4 King Colds, take away 4 turns. Amazing. Last but not the least, Golden Frieza Return of the Destroyer. So this is your Z battle card. If you didn't know, every archetype in the dash pack gets either a Z leader or a Z battle card. Cooler gets a Z battle card. So 2 cost, 2 specified energy, 4 Z energy. So starting off, this looks scary. But Deflect Double Strike 20k, permanent. For each green unison in your drop, reduce the Z energy cost of this card in your Z deck by 1 up to 2. So basically he's 2 specified energy, 2 Z energy. That's it. Deflect, double strike. Auto. Once per turn, if it's your turn, when your green unison is placed in your drop, so basically when you empower, choose one of your opponent's battle cards, ignoring barrier, KO it, and this card gets plus 25 for the turn. So this is barrier removal on demand, which is always in your hand because it's in the Z deck. Activate main. Once per turn, you pay 2 energy. If your leader is a green Frieza clan card and you have 4 or more energy, you play 1 green unison with a specified cost of 3 or less from your hand with a marker on it. What this means is basically Golden Frieza boss monster, you get to cheat him out for 2 energy on turn 4. That's it, which is cool if you manage to empower and then get its effects off. Anyway, this looks amazing. This is just barrier removal on demand. It has a great way to cheat itself out, to reduce the Z energy cost. This deck looks phenomenal. Let's summarize before ending the video. Green Cooler got mind-blowingly good support. Green Cooler is amazing. It's already been, a rogue deck that has been performing very well on some tournaments. It took 2nd place in Oceania Nets, but now it's looking, like a really, really strong green deck. The deck now has a way to charge Z energy, which is awesome, because otherwise it would really fall behind, because this deck doesn't play a lot of battle cards, so you need a way to charge Z energy, and now this problem has been solved. Amazing. King Cold is an insanely busted card which can completely turn off your opponent's turn. He can turn off 4 of your opponent's turns depending on how often you draw into your dormant potentials. Wow. Cooler is looking like the go-to green deck right now. Yeah, I think that Cooler right now, on paper, Cooler is looking like the best green deck right now. But, we're also looking at set 20 in March, so anything can happen. But so far, Cooler definitely the best green deck at the moment. It has barrier removal, it has great protection, and it has a way to charge Z energy. This is completely nuts. This deck is going to be amazing. I can't wait to play it. That's it for the video. Let me know in the comments below. Will you be giving Green Cooler a try? If you're a green player, are you happy with this support? I'm a green player. I'm so happy that we finally got, more support. And this support looks phenomenal. This looks amazing. Bandai, please give these types of cards to green, always. Just give them more often at least, because these are the types of cards that green needs. And I'm so happy. But anyways, guys, leave your comments. I read all of them. I try to respond to everything. I love our little community. And hit that like and subscribe button. Share the video. Help us get to 3,000 subs by the end of March. This has been Damien from The Lookout, and I'll see all of you in the next video.